Here we are. We are on the air. This is number 2. I need a producer. Can you see me? How am I doing? I make this look good, don't I? So I should go here? What? Is that good? That's one side, right? That's it, and then I can go to this side, right? Now how far up can I go? Down, right there? Right there? Okay. All right, good. Yes? Are we all right? Are we cool? All right, so you guys can... I have 3 producers in this class. This is really cool. You guys have never seen this before, have you? You guys are like looking at me like, this is really weird, huh? Okay. I have my class over here. This is we're in Phnom Penh. We are in Northbridge International School, Cambodia. How many Cambodians in here? Let's go around. Let's show because you know, people who watch these, I get more hits from people who are not my students than are my students. Really weird. So where are you from?
Kazakhstan.
Where? Kazakhstan, really? I like that. I like that. Where? Cambodia. 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 Where? Cambodia. Cambodia. A lot of Cambodian people here. You know, I'm a little surprised because, wait, we were in Cambodia. Okay. Cambodia. 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 So everybody's from Cambodia except for Mr. Kazakhstan. Is that right? Right? You're half Hong Kong and half Cambodian. All right, we'll let you stay. You can stay. You can stay. All right, you can stay. Okay. So we have a lot of Cambodians in this class, and they are all. This is 7th grade MYP. What does MYP stand for? Do you guys know? What is it? Middle Years Program. Now, last year, what were you? Kind of like nothing, or? Oh, you were PYP? I see. I think the MYP is going to be for 6th grade next year, too. I think. My old school in Abu Dhabi. The 6th grade were in the upper school. We didn't have an MYP, but they were in the upper school. Okay, so let's do it. So what's going to be the title of this video? What are we doing? Shall we do some problems that you're having a hard time with? So what do you want to work on? They're stunned. They have absolutely no idea. They're stunned. They can't even find the page in their book. They're stunned. This guy's on like page 200. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? This is your time. Yes, hon. You want to do some fractions?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Give me a problem to do. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. They're utterly stunned. Look at Mr. Kazakhstan. He just has no idea. And he has this Barcelona t-shirt on. I like that. Barcelona. What do you want to do? They have no idea what to do about it. They have no idea how to deal with this. Geometry. We're doing geometry, yeah. We're doing geometry. I think the name of this unit is comparing things, right? But we've got to do something from the unit, right? Something from the chapter 3, right? We're not just doing. All right, we're doing something from chapter 3, right? Aren't we on chapter 3? Well, we did, but we have to do problems, right? I mean, you want me to start new material already? You guys are good, man, I'm telling you. You guys are awesome. Shall I start something new? Shall I go crazy? How many people feel that chapter 3 is a little bit easy? I mean, there are some challenging problems, don't get me wrong. There's challenging because we want to get 7s and 8s, but how many people feel that, you know, you're inches away from cracking it? Or should I say centimeters away from cracking it? Yeah, you're okay? What do you want to do? What is it?
I'm okay with chapter 3.
You're okay with chapter 3, you're cool. Excellent. Okay, good. He's okay with chapter 3. So should I pick something or what? Should I do this? Should I pick something? Is this going to work? I don't think I think I need. No, guys, we've got to do something that's like the next unit at least. I mean, the next chapter. What's the next chapter in this unit? What is it? Fractions is the next chapter in the unit. Should I look and see what we're doing? People are going to be looking at this around the world and saying, "What is he doing? What is the story?" And you guys are okay with cubes, and you want to start fractions. You really do. You want to start fractions. You're not good at fractions? Okay. Well, I'm not really prepared to do fractions, so to speak, but shall we start? Shall we start? Okay. All right, let's start. Let's look at the rules. Okay? Do you see in the blue shaded areas? We're starting actually chapter 4. So we're going to call this Introduction to Fractions. Is that okay? Okay. Now this is the way the book works. You have, how many people hate reading math books? Raise your hand. Okay, and I don't like them either. They're really boring. And how many people want to just shoot right for the problems? Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. And a lot of this is a skill. But this is real. This is important. One of the important aspects of a skill is the concepts, the underlying concepts. Yes? Because if you're going to connect that skill to another skill, what is it that actually makes the connection? What's the connection between the two skills? How do you do that? How do you do that? Can you run? That's a skill. Isn't running a skill? Yes or no? Isn't kicking a skill? Isn't turning quickly a skill? Isn't moving left and right a skill? Aren't they all skills? Well, can you think of a concept or an idea that will connect those skills? Anyone? What's that Barcelona? What does that t-shirt mean? Barcelona. What does it mean? What's the little thing up top here in his shirt? What's the little sign there? Nike, right? Well, what does that mean? It's what? It's probably something, Barcelona probably means the Barcelona what? What's Real Madrid? When I say to you Real Madrid, what do you think of? What's the first thing you think of?
Ronaldo.
What is it? Ronaldo. But what sport? What sport? Soccer. You call it soccer here?
We call football.
Football, soccer, all right. But isn't that the idea? Isn't soccer or football the idea that connects those skills? Yes or no? So we need to be mindful of an idea that's going to connect these skills. And oftentimes we begin that with just ideas on and definitions and things like that. So reading becomes very important when you're doing these chapters. Okay, so what's the first one? What's the first rule? It's shaded. It's shaded. It's on the top of page 78. It's shaded. What's the first rule? You got to look. There you go, on the top, the blue shaded area. See that? What is it? Anybody? Yes.
A divided by B can be written as the fraction A.
A divided by B can be written as A over B. What can also A over B, what can it be called? What can it be called? It can be called what? It can be called a fraction. It can be called a what? A what? A ratio. right? What else can it be called?
Division.
It can be called division. I like that. Division. It can be called what? It can be called what? It can be called. All right, how many boys in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that it? All right, 6 boys. How many girls in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. All right, so what is this? What would you say that is? 6 boys to 7 girls. So what is that? What are you doing? Aren't you comparing? Right? Comparing, in this case, comparing boys to girls. Right? You're comparing the number, you're comparing the quantity of boys to girls, aren't you? Yes? Okay. So this is, when you think of this, you think of division. That's division, right? Yes. How many people don't particularly like fractions? You know, is anybody in here like fractions? It's a little weird. I like that. Do you really? Why do you like fractions? Do you really? It's easy? So you find it easy. So you like, when you're in a group of people that hates fractions, it allows you to kind of like rise above and to compete and you like to watch people suffer with fractions. Is that right? Yeah, I know your type. Very good. Excellent. I'm the same way. I know I love fractions. But what actually is a fraction? It's really not, the F word in mathematics is called fraction. We don't like that. You thought I was saying something else? No, we don't like the word. Okay, but what really is it? If I said it was simply a ratio or a comparison, would that be better? Would it? Yeah, of course it would be. What else can you call it? Well, you know what? I don't want to name it this particular thing yet. Let's wait. So, what kind of fractions are there? There's 2 types of fractions. Now, you should know this. This is not hard. There's 2 types of fractions. What type of fraction is 6 over 7? Proper. Okay, proper. And improper. Now, what's proper mean? Yes. It's a fraction that is.
The denominator is smaller than the numerator.
Is 6 over 7, is that proper or improper? That's. Okay, you have the book right in front of you and you can actually read it. Would someone like to read to me the word fraction? What is that? That's proper. And why is it? What does it say? What does the definition say for proper? What does it say? Well, what does it say? Just read it. Just read it. You're struggling. I know, you're trying to put it in your own words, which is good. It's a good thing. It just simply says a fraction which has a numerator less than the denominator. It's called a proper fraction. Okay? So the numerator is smaller. Can we call numerator just n?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you know what this means? You know what that sign is? What's that sign? Smaller than, because you read from left to right. Smaller as opposed to larger than, right? So the numerator is smaller than the denominator, correct? Yes? So what would you say that all fractions that are proper, are they greater than 1 or less than 1? A fraction that is proper, is it greater than 1 or is it less than 1? It's less than 1. Excellent. Excellent. Is it greater than 0 or less than 0? Is it less than 0 or greater than 0? Is 6 over 7 a proper fraction? Yes. Is it greater than 0 or less than 0? 6 over 7 is less than 0. Let's look at our number line. Let's just look at our number line. 0, -1, -2, 1, 2, right? Is it going to be, where is 6 over 7 here? Where is it? Over here? It's over there? Is it over here?
Yes.
Tell me when to stop. I'll start here. Tell me when to stop. Stop? Right here? Yeah, let's divide this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to divide that into 7 parts, right? So where would I put the arrow? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. Where would I put the arrow? Where would I put the point? I'm going to put a dot. Right here? 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 Shall I label them so you can tell me? A, B, C, D, E, F. Where am I going to put it? E? So I put an E here.
No, F.
F, right? All right, so is that point greater than 0 or less than 0? It's greater than 0. So what can I say? What can I say about proper fractions in relationship to 0 and 1?
Less than 1, but greater than 0.
All right, so then a proper fraction is that on? Is that on the screen? Is it on the screen? Can you see it? You guys are gonna.
Yes.
Now don't knock the table in your excitement. Okay, good. So you're saying it's less than 1?
Yes.
So you're saying it's less than 1, right?
But bigger than 0.
But it's going to be bigger than 0? So you say it's greater than 0, but less than 1. Is that right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Excellent. So what about an improper fraction?
Lesser than 0. 7 or 6. Lesser than 0.
An improper fraction would mean the numerator is less than the denominator, or what?
The numerator is like greater than the
Is it like greater than the denominator, or is it greater than the denominator? Okay. So the numerator is greater than the denominator. Is that fair? Is that good or no? What do you think? Is that okay? All right, so if I was going to say improper, what is it between? Where is an improper fraction? Is it?
It's less.
It's bigger than 1. It's bigger than 1. It's greater than 1. Right? It's greater than 1. Okay. So you're saying that an improper fraction is greater than 1. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes? Is that it? Or is it less than 2?
Depends on the number.
So it's between 1 and what? It's between 1 and what?
And 2.
And infinity, right? So is it less than infinity? Yes, because we don't know what infinity is. So can we say that? That's a little bit, people are going to be looking at this video and saying, how old are those children? That teacher is being really mean by using words like infinity. Can you imagine? So how would I write that? How would I write that down? How would I write that? So it's greater than 1, okay? So the improper fraction, right, is going to be greater than 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But less than,
Infinity.
how do you write that? How do you write infinity?
The number 8 sideways. The 8
The,
over. Yeah.
I like that, I like that. The 8 sideways, I like that. Yes, 8 sideways. Yeah, it's less than. But I mean, we know what the number is, right? So it's less than infinity, right? So an improper fraction could be really large, couldn't it? Couldn't it? Yeah, it could be really, really large. Okay, cool. Now, what about a rational number? Did we do integers? You know what an integer is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Could somebody get me an eraser from the back? There's one right on my desk there. No, on my desk. Okay, good. So, throw. Just don't ever throw something in class, ever. Thank you. Thank you. All right, can I erase this? Is that all right? Okay. Now the book, even though I really can't believe that the book is using these words. Rational number.
Why can't you believe what?
Well, I don't know. It seems like a pretty sophisticated thing. Rational number. A rational number, the definition of a rational number is actually a fraction, where it's going to be a fraction. A rational number is any number. It says, let me read it right out of the book. It says, a rational number is a number which can be written in the form a over b, where a and b are both integers, and b is not equal to 0. So it's any number that can be written as a over b, b cannot equal 0, and a and b are integers. I spell integers. I'm not spelling these things for you. Integers. Integers, is that right? There's no R there. Here? Okay, good. That's right. Everyone likes to put R's there.
What makes such a bad color?
Integers, right? So that's the definition of a rational number. So here we have a fraction again. But again, it's a comparison. Don't call it a fraction if you don't want to. Call it a comparison. We're doing the chapters on comparisons. Okay, negative fractions. And then we're going to begin. What's a negative fraction?
It's like a negative number over.
It's like negative 1 over 2.
A number.
That's a negative fraction.
How else can you say it?
A over B.
Oh.
Or what?
Negative A over B.
Or what?
Negative A divided by B.
Right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, are we done? Introduction to chapter 4 on fractions. Are we off? How do we do? Was that good? Yes, was that good?
Yeah.
All right, good. So we're done? All right.
Yeah.
All right.